Hey guys, it's me, Gelo Pineda, your middle class sneakerhead. Welcome back to another episode of the vlog. Today's video, we are doing a comparison between the New Balance 992 and the New Balance 990 V5. So with a lot of New Balance 990s that are coming out right now with different iterations, we've got different versions already. We've got the 992, 993, we've got the 990 V2, V5, which was gonna get, which actually sorts of looks pretty similar to one another, just probably different patterns. And for us to be able to get the difference between both sneakers right here, I do think that these are both great sneakers. I've also done a comparison video of the 997 H versus the 997 Sport. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it on top of the screen. Yeah, another two great gray sneakers. Let's see which one's best to get. With that being said, stay tuned. Thank you so much for checking on this video today, guys, and I do hope you guys are having a wonderful day. If you're new here, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel for more videos just like this, and if you've been here for a while now, thank you so much for sticking with me. Of course, a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video, Origin Garments. Origin Garments is a Philippine-based company who makes awesome plain t-shirts. If you haven't seen my video, I'll link it on top of the screen, but they produce one of the best plain t-shirts that you can actually ever find in the market right now, and super affordable, super ganda ng quality. Go ahead and check them out. I left an affiliate link on the description just in case may nagustuhan ka at gusto mong bumili. Use that link. Of course, anything purchased through that link will give me a commission of the sale, and of course that would help me fund my YouTube channel for me to be able to keep creating more videos for you guys. Again, Origin Garments, maraming salamat for sponsoring this video. Let's break this down into three things. First is aesthetic, like the overall materials, the overall look and vibe of the sneaker. Number two is we're gonna be touching base in terms of the comfort level and fit difference of both sneakers. And last but not least, of course, my personal opinion on both of these sneakers right here. But yeah, look, it's pretty tough, you know. If they would ask me to choose just one sneaker and sell the other one, I wouldn't really know which one I can sell. Alright, so let's go ahead and start off with the material of the sneaker. So both of these sneakers are made in USA, and with that being said, of course, these offer the best quality in terms of material overall. New Balance sneakers just last longer than other sneakers in my opinion. So in terms of materials, both of them comes with pigskin suede. It does have mesh on the upper material as well all throughout, although the mesh material actually has a different pattern to it, not really that 100% noticeable. Now the overlays on the 990 V5, which is also in gray leather, versus this one on the 990 V5, the leather overlays has a little bit of pinch hole or sort of perforations, but not pinch all throughout, so it's like an additional design. Of course, the overall pattern is different, as you can see over there. The 992 mostly has cylindrical or oval shaped patterns all over the sneaker. This one does not have that, so this is more of a plain dad shoe than this one in my opinion. So on the laces area, these sneakers right here, the 992 carries the classic New Balance lacing system, or the New Balance laces. Those are the textured white flat laces. This one actually did not carry it. These actually had the cotton style flat laces. I just switched them up to the textured one because I really like that classic look. 990 V5 has reflective 3M here on the toe. On the 992, the reflective hit is here near the laces. Now the tongue on the 990 V5 is made up entirely of mesh, that gray mesh over there. Of course, on top of it, this one has the leather patch in gray. It does have the 990 V5 branding, and it does have this made in USA plastic silver tab, as you can see over there. On the New Balance 992, it does not have that. The construction of the tongue actually has mesh on the lower part and leather on top. But of course, on top, you do have New Balance embroidered. You do have the 992 branding, and as well as an N logo on the laces, all on the leather part of the tongue of the sneaker. So that right there is a huge difference. I'm not sure which one I like better. There are fits that this one actually looks really good. There are some fits that, you know, this silver tab right here, silver thing, which has the New Balance made in USA branding, actually stands out very well. Actually, both N logos are made out of 3M reflective, as well as the 990s. However, the actual form is sort of different. This one is more of that debossed reflective hit, or material. This one is more of that embossed. Now, in terms of the inner lining or the sock liner of the sneaker, the 990 V5 is made out of that gray mesh. Of course, perforated for added breathability if there would be, but it's very, very padded as well. I like that factor, hoping that it keeps your foot pretty cool whenever it's inside. Now, on the 992, this one comes in your cotton finish. So it's not really textured, but it's very, very padded. Of course, from the looks of it, this one will keep your foot warm and definitely feels very, very good to the touch. Same as this one. However, again, since it is textured, because of the perforations or because it's mesh, so that's the somewhat difference of the sneaker. So insole wise, the 990 V5 carries an Ortholite insole in black, as you can see over there. Alright, so this one is made out of Ortholite. The other one, oh yeah, both are actually Ortholite insoles. So yeah, of course the 990 V5 does feature this ankle support, this plastic TPU ankle support, like the newest addition to the features on the 990 V5. So I think this is the first sneaker that had these in place. For the 992, we actually don't have that. I'm not really sure like if there's like a total difference in terms of having the plastic TPU ankle support versus none. In my experience, using both sneakers for like the whole day doesn't really do that much. Not unless you are probably using these sneakers for running or for you know, for athletic purposes. I just usually use them for lifestyle, generally just a casual wear on these sneakers. Moving to your heel of the sneaker, of course, on the 992, you do have that New Balance branding over there on this plastic TPU heel cup or heel support. Also, it does have the USA branding and more of that suede. You do have a 992 reflective hit over here on the lateral side of the back of the sneaker, while on the 990 V5, it does have more that suede. It does have that plastic TPU support with the New Balance logo, the reflective 3M material with the V logo here. It does another hit of 990 branding on the lateral side of the sneaker. So yeah, that's the difference. 992 sits in here, of course, and 990, just the 990 branding on the other. Now, in terms of the midsole, this one is where we got it all different. One notable trait of 990 series is that they like two-tone midsoles. So the gray is always at the back and the white part is always in the midfoot going to the toe of the sneaker. It runs through with these sneakers right here, as I've mentioned, gray on the back and white from the midfoot going to the toe. Same as this one, you have that lighter gray going back to the heel and white going to the toe. The 990 V5 is made out of end-cap material or end-cap midsoles, both proprietary materials or cushioning system from New Balance. The 992 is made out of Absorb, alright, Absorb cushioning, and it does also have the Absorb SBS or like a gel-like composition, gel-like foam that is in place here in the midfoot and on the heel of the sneaker. For the 990 V5, it's all end caps, just in different colors. And in my opinion, if you're looking for a more squishy midsoles, go ahead and go for the end cap, because I do think that the Absorb cushioning is a little bit stiffer than the usual. I'm not saying it's uncomfortable. It's okay. It does still provide that good comfort level. It's just that the end cap midsole is a little bit more squishier than the Absorb cushioning. Though I think that adding the Absorb SBS gels on the midfoot and on the heel of the sneaker might make it a little bit more squishier than it is. I don't really think it does that well, but overall, man, they're not uncomfortable. What I'm just trying to say is these guys are more stiffer than this one. So if you like a more stable or more stiff ride, go for the 992s. If you're looking for a little bit of squishiness in your sneakers, go for the end cap, which can be found on the 990 V5. In terms of outsole, both actually utilizes endurance rubber. Very, very nice traction. I really like this one, and you know me, I really like my sneakers very, very grippy. The only thing that I can say that can be off of a difference on the outsole of these sneakers, the 990 V5 has a plastic torsion system here on the midfoot of the sneaker, and this one, I am not really sure. It doesn't look like it does have it, so it might bend, but because of the stiffness of the sneaker, I don't really think that it will bend. Now, in terms of fit overall on these sneakers, so let's go ahead and talk about fit. So I am a true size 10, slightly on the wider side. I usually go with the 10.5 on most of my sneakers. So I do have this one on a size 10. and this one on a size 10.5. If you have like semi-wide feet like mine, you can go true to size, which is very good as these sneakers are wide foot friendly. Now if you have narrow feet, you can actually try to go half size down for a more locked in feel, but for me, just going true to size will do for you. Aside from that, I also have a 990 V5 in a different colorway in a size 10. That is true to size, and I didn't have any issues as well. They were all-day comfort. But for this one, I think this one is a little bit more narrow than the 990 V5. So if you have like wide feet, I do think that you can actually go for the V5 instead of the 992. But overall, it's forgivable. It's something that doesn't really bother me that much. That's something that I just noticed when putting these guys on feet. So this one looks a little bit more longer. The other one looks a little bit wider in my opinion. So, but yeah, it's just those small nitpicks. It's not really something that really bothers me at all. But in terms of like whole day comfort, I guess in my opinion, I would still go with the 990 V5. And of course, for aesthetic purposes, I would go with the New Balance 992. And yes, these may be the most comfortable sneakers of all time. Both sneakers are very firm and still has a very good ride. Both sneakers offer like pillows on your feet whenever you use a sneaker, no foot fatigue for the whole day, like literally like from morning till evening of wearing these sneakers. Premium materials, and actually something that really looks good even if they're dad shoes. But overall guys, these are very nice, and I would definitely recommend you guys picking up yourself a pair of 990 V2s or 992s or 990 V5. Definitely sneakers that are bang for your buck, no hype at all. Although this one is a little bit hype right now because of, you know, different collaborations that are coming out with Joe Fresh Goods and so on. And in terms of like finding these sneakers for retail, I think you'll have a better chance in getting these sneakers for retail. Find them sitting somewhere than the 992. These guys automatically sell out. These do sell out as well, so you might just get, or you might just find something else sitting, which is like another 990 V5 in a different colorway. Doesn't really matter, go for it. But of course, if you can get the Castle Rock or the classic gray colorway, we all know that New Balance is sort of attached to the color gray. And of course, if you do want to stand out wearing New Balances, just go for the classic gray and you will be good to go. So there you have it. That is my comparison review of the New Balance 992 versus the 990 V5. Let me know in the comment section down below of what you think of these sneakers right here and which one would be your top pick. Of course, if you like this comparison video, please go ahead and smash that like button on the bottom of the screen. It does help out with algorithm and it helps the channel grow. If you're new here, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel for more videos just like this. Thanks so much for checking on this video today, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace, guys.